Here we go, math minions, math maniacs. Yeah, that's right, that's you. We are here to do lesson 10, and it is subtracting integers. I know, and you're like, Miss Sissel, I already know subtraction. Let's see. Draw our Cornell line so we can make our quiz questions on the left. And we can write our things to remember in the bottom. And so here we go. The first thing I want to tell you is, here's your tip. Here's your tip. Ready? Want this a little bit bigger? Maybe I'll go just a little bit bigger. Let's see. Bloop. How's that? That's a little better. All right. So, here we go. Your tip is subtracting an integer is the same as adding its opposite. What? Are you crazy? Miss Sissel, subtracting is adding? It is adding its opposite. Okay. Pause. Oh, I didn't get it.
Good.
All right, so here, look what I'm saying. If I want to do 8 minus 4, that's the same thing as 8 plus negative 4. Now you're like, well, why would I need to do that, Miss Sissel? I mean, come on, that's just wrong. Well, you're going to see. So, when you see a number minus a negative number, let me just let you know that means minus or subtracted from, and this is a negative number. Okay? When you see this, you're going to add the opposite. Change it to a number plus, because there's the opposite, so we add, which means, remember back when I told you when you change one sign you have to change everything that goes after? So I have to change this. This now becomes a positive number. And I know you're still going, what? Huh? What? All right. So here are some actual math examples. So if I've got 3 minus negative 8, that's the same thing as 3 plus positive 8. Think about this. We have 2 negatives minus a negative. 2 negatives equal a positive. I know you thought that was just in language arts, didn't you? You thought that was only for language arts. But it's not. It works in math too. 2 negatives is a positive. You can't even see my little highlighter there. That's too bad. So, 2 negatives there. I'll do it again. Don't see it very well, but anyway, 2 negatives equals positive. So it's the same thing here. Negative, negative, subtract a negative. When you subtract a negative, you're really adding a positive. I know. All right. Remember the strategy I showed you in lesson 9? Watch this. No, I'm not going to do that because that gets confusing. I'm not going to show that to you yet. Okay, so let's just do another example. We've got 20 minus 3. That's the same thing as 20 plus negative 3. Negative 20 and subtract 3, negative 20 plus negative 3. Okay, so this is going to equal 11, this is going to equal 17, and this is going to equal negative 23. Because we have the same signs now, so we just add and keep the sign. This one we now have different signs. So we subtract the absolute values and we keep the sign of the larger absolute value. And this one we have the same signs, so we just add and keep the sign. Our addition rules basically same as addition rules. Once you change your sign and add the opposite, then you just use your addition rules. I know, you guys are like, what? I just don't, huh? What? Alright. We will do more work on this in class or in the Zoom. Okay, but I'm going to assign you a textbook practice for both 9 and 10, and I want you to do them. Those are going to be graded. So, go do the textbook practice. You don't have to write that, I'm just telling you. Go do the textbook practice. Na 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 na. Boom! There we go. I'll see ya when I see ya.